It's been a roller coaster of emotions.
Conversations at home are becoming harder.
I realize, that I need to be here to support her because of her loss of Angie.
Ryan and Michelle Redfearn's friend of 20 years, Angela Craig, died in March. Her husband, James Craig, a dentist in Aurora, is behind bars accused of poisoning her. 52 pages of evidence from police because of a tip from Craig's business partner, Ryan Redfearn.
Coming to terms with deception and thinking that you knew somebody and then you didn't.
Talking about it is tougher now that the man they helped put in jail for murder may have a chance to get out.
My wife, when she says a little bit of fear, that's an understatement. She's very fearful.
This whole thing began last Tuesday when the Colorado Supreme Court made a ruling. The decision said judges must grant a bond for every person accused of first-degree murder.
What used to give you some solace as a witness or the family of a victim is that this person wasn't going to be able to
walk the streets.
If you can kill your wife, what keeps you from breaking any other law out there?
Craig has a bond hearing Wednesday, and even if a judge sets a high number, the Redfearns say it doesn't matter.
But the people who are in Colorado who are tied to this case, us, and others, definitely are unsettled.
Before this ruling, people accused of first-degree murder could be held without bond because the crime was a capital offense. Because state lawmakers in 2020 abolished the death penalty, a capital punishment, justices said this serious charge is now eligible for bond.
We have over 50 cases where now defendants charged with first-degree murder have the potential to be released on bail.
District Attorney John Kellner's office is prosecuting Craig's case.
I don't know if I'd say a majority, but I do believe that defendants in first-degree murder cases will post bonds and will be out walking among our community.
DA Kellner and the Redfearns want the state to act now to prevent this from ever happening.
But this needs to be addressed as soon as possible. And in our opinion, that's an emergency session called by the governor.
The couple doesn't want to talk about the case and possibly hurt a prosecution, but they felt this ruling was too important to stay quiet.
Just because we no longer have capital punishment doesn't mean that everyone deserves a bond.
Now, in a statement, a spokesperson for Democratic Governor Jared Polis said he calls upon state lawmakers to fix this, even if it takes a referred constitutional amendment. That would require a vote by the people. As to whether the governor will call a special session, his press secretary just referred us to that original statement.
So again, what the governor is essentially saying is, well, this can wait for next year because they can't come back into session to do anything unless he directs them to.
Yes, and what this couple was saying is they don't feel like this can wait any longer. It's not just their case, but it's any first-degree murder case that is pending in Colorado is now up for a bond hearing.
Yeah. And I guess very little solace to think that the governor is at least recognizing, okay, this is an issue, we need to fix it, but there's no urgency there.
We've reached out to some of the state lawmakers that sponsored this bill, and we're waiting to hear back from a majority of them.
All right, Kelly Rinke, thank you.